we're getting started with a 5x5 block square, and then on every side of the square you want to place down 8 blocks and then fill up the gaps in between these 8 blocks, so you'll end up with a 21 by 21 area. Now you have to go to every single corner of this 21 by 21 block square and then place down a 6 blocks high pillar. For the next step you have to place down 3 layers of half slabs, one on the very bottom, then 2 blocks above that you have to place another layer of half slabs which are upside down, and 2 blocks above that another layer of half slabs. To make our iron farm more efficient, we're building another layer for the iron golems to spawn on, and it's important that there's a 4 block high space in between these 2 layers. Now you want to place down 6 doors on the left side and 6 doors on the right side, and in the center we're gonna create a small cage that will hold up our villagers, and we build these cages and doors on every single side of this farm. To kill the iron golems, we're going to use a lava source block, which is surrounded by some fence gates so the lava can't flow everywhere and destroy the items that are dropped by the iron golems. And we're using a platform out of 10 hoppers that run into a chest to collect the items. By the way, if you're looking for a way to separate the iron ingots from the flowers, I'll link a video down below that will help you make an item sorter. And this item sorter can sort out the iron ingots from the flowers and have their own individual chest. Now the hardest part of building this iron farm is getting the villagers into place. And you can get these villagers by either using a spawn mag or a spawner, which is fairly simple. But if you don't have access to those luxuries, for example if you're in survival mode, you have to use a zombie villager. So the hard thing about this is getting the villager into place, which you can do by either using a minecart or he can just chase you to the iron farm. And once he's into place, you just box him in, and you throw a splash potion of weakness on his face and then feed it a golden apple. After you've bred enough villagers, you can start to transport them to the other cages, which you can do by using minecarts for example. It is important that all of the cages have at least 1 villager in them and that the total amount of villagers in all cages is 10 or more. But more than 10 villagers won't make the farm any more efficient. Now after I've transported all of the villagers, I got 2 in here, 2 in here, 3 in there and 3 in there, which makes up for a total amount of 10 villagers, which is enough to activate this iron farm. And one little thing I forgot to add to this farm is some blocks in front of these cages, so that baby villagers won't escape, which is something that happened to me. And after about 1 to 10 minutes you should see your first iron golem spawning. The only way to make this iron farm more efficient is by adding more iron farms to it, and you can do this 70 blocks away from the original iron farm. So I've made one over here which also holds at least 10 villagers and looks exactly the same, and another one over there which also holds at least 10 villagers. So that was the video, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions just ask me in the comments down below and I will be sure to answer them. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more of these cool videos. But anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.